Well, the next category this evening is for Best Documentary. This includes all documentaries made for general release, including those destined for broadcast, internet distribution and release on Blu-ray and DVD. The judges for this category were IOV Assessment Panel member Steve Kane, IOV Executive Committee member Phil Janvier, and IOV Fellow member John De Rienzo. The shortlisted entries for Best Documentary are Marty Stalker for Egypt After the Revolution, Brian Russell for Sculptured Glass Art in the Making, Richard Wakefield for Social Sirens Calendar Girl Shoot, Stuart Boreham for Theta, and Michael Kelly for Auschwitz.
Very fortunate to be working with something which really is quite a magical thing. It's amazing how it transforms itself. Glass was the only material I've ever worked with which you can't touch while you're working it. Everything else, stone, wood, you're constantly touching, it's very tactile. But with the glass you're touching it through other materials, and that might be the newspaper pad that I'm using, the blocks, the marver, jacks, the tweezers, whatever it might be, you're just a little bit away from it. And that's why I'm constantly looking for different things that I can put in my hand to sort of get close to the work. Waking up in the morning, coming into a glassworks. I mean, if we think about it, it's a hot, sweaty job. It's it's not the most pleasant of environments sometimes to work in, but I absolutely adore it. I mean, you're manipulating a material which is constantly changing. It's malleable. You can add to it, cut into it. It's fantastic, and I'm so fortunate to be in a position where I can do that.
So we've had 4 shoots in 4 different locations around the UK, and there's been about 10 girls at each shot modelling. At first it was really, really nerve-wracking, but as soon as everybody was all made up and we got outside and started doing the shots, everybody just relaxed, and it was a really, really good, fun, enjoyable experience. Most of the people that are involved on Twitter have been from the wedding industry, but I think that's because I have a lot of wedding industry followers, and obviously they've retweeted to other people that follow them with the wedding industry. But we have had other people that sort of like craft people and things that have got involved as well, and just people that have generally heard about it.
Veta is a semi-arid area surrounded by flower farms and quarries where we mine stones. Most of the people here live under a poverty rate because majority of the people here do not make $1 a day. They don't have farms to do their farming, so majority of them rely on working as laborers or people living in very harsh conditions. I have the heart to reach the community with the word of God and give them hope.
We love you, we honor you, but we are also honored.
For millennia, Egypt was a country where time stood still, changing no more than its crumbling monuments of antiquity. Pharaohs and conquerors ruled over its people. Some of these leaders were despotic, others benign. But always the fate of ordinary Egyptians lay in the hands of another. Then suddenly, on the 25th of January 2011, the Egyptian people exploded into Cairo's Tahrir Square and throughout the nation. They rose up by the millions, demanding liberty and democracy as a free people. It was a revolution like none other in Egypt's recorded history. A revolution led by the young.
I went on the 28th of January when there was the bombs and the fire. I saw many of the bombs that were thrown in the balconies of any home, and it was really a good experience, but it was scary.
And to present the award for the best documentary, I'd like you to welcome IOV Treasurer and Executive Committee member Stephen Abrams.
Right, the moment of truth. You're right about the sticky. Right. In third place, Michael Kelly for Auschwitz. In second place, a sort of shoot that I would like to do. Social Sirens, Richard Wakefield, Calendar Girls shoot. And finally, the winner of this category, Marty Stalker, Egypt After the Revolution. Would the remaining shortlisted entrants come on the stage to be presented with their awards?